Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Daily English Podcast, your daily dose of language, culture, and ideas to help you grow both your English and your mind. Today's question takes us back over 2,000 years to ancient Greece. Why did the ancient Greeks speak less and think more? What can we learn from their approach to language, conversation, and contemplation that still applies to our busy lives today? Feel the first tendrils of dawn slipping through your window, pale gold brushing against the edges of your eyelids, the hush before the world awakens. In these sacred seconds, you stand at the threshold of possibility. One simple choice here will ripple through every hour, every thought, every action to come. It's not a grand ritual or a revolutionary system. It's a single, intentional moment of presence, and it will change everything. You sit upright in bed, spine straight, shoulders soft. You plant your feet firmly on the floor, feeling the cool solidity beneath you. Inhale slowly, counting to 4. Hold for 2. Exhale on 6. With this breath, you reclaim your mind from the night's shadows. You step into the light of awareness. This is your anchor, your compass, your secret weapon. In that silent breath, you summon clarity. The chaos of yesterday's deadlines, last night's worries, tomorrow's unknowns, they all fade to whispers at the edge of your consciousness. And in the space you create, you ask yourself 2 questions. What matters most today, and how will I show up? Feel the alignment as your priorities settle into their rightful place, luminous and undeniable. This moment of mindful breathing becomes the seed of discipline. You practice it daily, no matter how early your alarm rings, no matter how heavy your limbs feel. You honor this 5 breaths because you honor yourself. You prove over and over that you control your start, and thus you control your trajectory. From discipline flows purpose. You remember why you're here: to create, to serve, to become the highest version of yourself. You envision the impact you aspire to make, whether it's a single heartfelt conversation, a bold project launched, or a quiet act of kindness that shifts another soul's path. That vision, planted at dawn, grows stronger with every step you take. Now you rise from your bed with intention pulsing through your veins. This single habit, breathing with presence, charges your mind with possibility. You dress not on autopilot, but deliberately, choosing each article of clothing as armor for the battles ahead. You walk into your bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face, each movement a deliberate beat in the rhythm of your awakening. As you pour your coffee or tea, you savor its warmth against your palms. You taste the first sip with gratitude. This small moment becomes a ritual of joy, a celebration of the simple blessings that fuel your drive. You hold the cup at heart level and whisper, "Thank you," imprinting gratitude onto your neural pathways long before the world demands your attention. You sit at your desk or table, laptop open, journal in hand. For 1 minute, you jot down 3 intentions for the day. Not generic goals, but specific actions. I will speak with conviction. I will listen with empathy. I will complete the proposal before lunch. These intentions are your North Star, guiding every decision through the noise. With your breathing habit and intentions anchored in place, you tap into momentum. The work begins not with dread, but with purpose. You tackle the most important task first, the one that propels your vision forward. You feel the satisfaction as tasks turn into check marks, each one echoing the power of your morning choice. Throughout the day, when stress knocks at your door, emails piling up, distractions clamoring for your focus, you return to that breath. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. It's your lifeline to calm, your passport back to clarity. In chaos, you pause, you center, you proceed. And when evening comes, you look back on your day not with regret, but with pride. You see how that single moment of mindful breathing shaped every interaction, every decision, every ounce of energy you invested. You recognize that the secret of people who stay calm in chaos or who transform their days into triumphs lies not in massive to-do lists or pushed-through caffeine binges, but in this one habit: conscious presence at dawn. Tomorrow, when your alarm calls again, you'll answer not with groans, but with anticipation, because you know that 5 conscious breaths are all you need to rewrite the script of your entire day. One small morning habit, this is the key that unlocks your highest potential. Breathe in, breathe out, and step into a day you shape within. Now, carry that calm certainty into every corner of your life. As you step out the door, feel your spine lengthen, your posture no longer a reaction to fatigue, but a signal to your mind and body: you are awake, you are present, you are ready. When your phone buzzes with urgent demands, you don't lurch into reaction. You pause at the threshold. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. You choose your response. This tiny moment becomes the hinge between chaos and control. In meetings, you speak with clarity born from your dawn ritual. Your words land precisely, guided by the vision you set at sunrise. Colleagues sense your focus, distractions fall away. You listen deeply, anchoring conversations in presence rather than autopilot. As you navigate project deadlines, you return to your intentions. The first intense task of the day may have shifted. Unexpected fires flared, new priorities emerged, but your morning questions still guide you. What matters most now? How will I show up for this challenge? With each recalibration, you maintain momentum rather than surrender to overwhelm. Midday fatigue happens to everyone, but while others stumble into sluggishness, you breathe. 4 counts in, 2 counts hold, 6 counts out, and suddenly you're recharged, both mentally and physically. You refocus on the single task that most advances your vision. When small crises erupt, a misplaced file, a surprise call, a sudden change, most people feel their heart rate spike. You feel the tension, then you breathe through it. That simple habit, embedded in your nervous system, transforms you into the calm eye of every storm. And in every success, no matter how minor, you pause to give thanks. Gratitude isn't reserved for the big wins. It's the gentle acknowledgement that every small triumph, your clear email, your decisive answer, your empathetic ear, matters. Each thank you to yourself and to others stokes a reservoir of positivity that powers your next action. As afternoon turns to evening, you review your day. You don't wait until November to reflect on progress. Tonight, you take 5 minutes, journal in hand, to note the moments your morning habit saved you. You record how often that breath reset you, how often clarity saved you from distraction, how often gratitude sustained your energy. This reflection completes the cycle, from dawn to dusk, presence to action to gratitude, reinforcing the neural pathways that make your habit automatic. You sleep easier, knowing you lived deliberately, that you shaped your day rather than being shaped by it. And tomorrow, the cycle renews. With those 5 breaths at dawn, you'll stand again at the threshold of possibility. You'll choose intention over reaction, clarity over confusion, presence over autopilot. A small morning habit, a single conscious breath, has changed not just your day, but your life. It has transformed you into someone who commands each moment, who navigates chaos with calm, who lives with unwavering purpose. Now, carry that habit forward, share it with others, watch as their worlds, like yours, brighten with the light of intention, and remember, greatness often begins with the smallest of actions. Breathe, choose, ignite your day, and watch as your life unfold in ways you never imagined possible. Now, let your breath guide you into the realm of visualization, where the day ahead unfolds like a film only you can direct. Close your eyes for a moment and see yourself moving through each hour with grace and precision. Picture the meeting where you articulate ideas that shift the course of the project. See the moment you choose rest instead of guilt, when your body whispers that it needs a pause. Envision yourself returning to your breath in the face of pressure, that gentle anchor pulling you back to center. Hold this movie in your mind's eye, imprinting every detail until it feels as real as the sunrise you greeted this morning. When you open your eyes, that vision becomes your roadmap. You'll notice energy reserves you didn't know you had, opportunities where others see roadblocks, and the capacity to respond instead of react. With each inhale, you draw that future closer. With each exhale, you release the doubt that stands between you and that outcome. Carry this practice out into your interactions. When conflict arises, imagine the conversation playing out in calm tones, solutions emerging from the space your breath created. When creativity stalls, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and watch fresh ideas flow in on the tide of your intention. By evening, gather again around your breath. Reflect not only on what you accomplished, but on how you navigated the day, how often you paused, how often you chose presence, how often you returned to that single life-changing habit. Celebrate each return as a victory. Every time you held space for yourself, you proved that design, not default, shapes your reality. And now, as you carry this practice forward, know that its power compounds. 5 breaths today become 10 tomorrow. Presence begets presence, clarity breeds clarity. Over weeks and months, you will look back and hardly recognize the person who once awoke in autopilot. You will stand amazed at how one small intentional ritual transformed chaos into calm, turned distraction into devotion, and reshaped every moment into an expression of your highest self. So tomorrow, when dawn breaks again, remember, all it takes is one breath, one conscious, deliberate breath, and you change everything.